friends, thank you so much for joining me today here on Lumiere. My name is Claire Summer. I'm going to be doing your pick a card reading, and this reading is the message that you are meant to hear, message from Spirit for you today. What is it that you need to know right now? These are the energies that we are going to be looking at today in this bonus pick a card reading that I'm doing for you. All right, before we get started, I want to shout out to my Loomies. Thank you to everyone who has subscribed to the channel. I appreciate each and every one of you and your support. All right, I'll insert a picture of the cards. I've got 4 groups for you today. They are spirit animals, so you can choose from the artwork, from the colors. Maybe there's a particular spirit animal which resonates with you in your life, that has meaning for you, or just whatever resonates with you and calls to you today. All right, group 1 is the hawk, group 2 is the elephant, group 3 is the bee, and group 4 is the otter spirit. All right, make a selection, take as much time as you need. You are welcome to pause the video, listen to your intuition. This is a good opportunity for you to exercise your intuitive skills, that gut instinct. So listen to that quiet inner voice, let it guide you as to which of the 4 groups has the message that Spirit wants to bring you today. When you are ready, your timestamps are in the description box below this video, so head to your timestamp and I will see you in a moment. Hey everybody, welcome to your reading to everyone who picked group number 1. This is for everyone who picked the amazing hawk image here. So if you pick this card, if this was really resonating with you, the message that Spirit has for you today is about keeping your eyes on the prize. Right? This is what you want to do. So maybe you've got into like a little pattern, a little loop in your thinking, and it is kind of closing your vision to opportunities, to solutions in your situation, because the hawk is flying high and from that vantage point can see the bigger picture. So you want to just kind of allow yourself to be able to see those opportunities. So Spirit is saying, keep your eyes on the prize at this time. Set your intention. That could mean, right? What is it that you truly want? If you don't know what your destination is, you don't know which direction to go in. So decide with clarity what it is that you want. Maybe write it down. Okay, maybe put it on a vision board. Set it as your intention. Be clear in your goal, and then that will help the universe on, to bring you what it is that you need on that journey. This is also really indicating it's time for you to spread your wings. You have more power than you have imagined. Okay, than you believe. You are much more powerful than you believe. And now is the time to really spread your wings, to maybe get out of your comfort zone, right? What it is that you've been doing, because if we keep on doing what we're doing, we keep on getting what we're getting. So now is the time to spread your wings. Maybe try something new, maybe learn a new skill, maybe get out and meet some new people, join a new group, right? Something like this, travel to a new country if it's safe for you, obviously. At that time, experience something different, some new music, a new hobby, a new place, right? Spread your wings and experience something new. Get out of your comfort zone. This is really going to help you to kind of come into alignment with what it is that you need to meet the right person, to be in the right place at the right time, okay? And to really say to the universe, yes, I'm ready. I'm ready for what it is that I want. And you will do that by spreading your wings. But set your intention. Keep your eyes on the prize with this hawk spirit energy. We have the card Protect Your Dreams. This is interesting. This is from the Fairies Oracle. You are the guardian of your precious dreams and they are safe in your care. Keep them close to your heart until you are ready to release them. So this is really like about saying, not talking too much about what it is that you are trying to manifest or what your goals are until you get concrete results. Okay, so don't tell people your dreams, show them the results, right? This is the best way, because what I'm hearing from Spirit is otherwise there may be this propensity to scatter your energies, right? By talking about things. It's okay if there's someone in your life who you really resonate with, right? Who you trust, who is an anchor in your life, then you can talk to that person about that. But just be wary about kind of sharing your vision, your dreams, your goals, what it is that you're trying to manifest with just anybody, because They may bring negative energy to what it is that you are manifesting through, you know, trying to put you down, or because they're threatened by what it is that you are achieving in your life, right? So, or they may, you know, say negative things like that isn't possible, or I can't imagine you doing that. You don't want to do that. And at the very least, it scatters your energy. You want to keep your energy close to your heart. You want to keep centered, hold all that energy within you, because that will create the motivation that you need to move forward with those goals and dreams. Let's see what else you get. You've got Grow Deep Roots. This is from the Faith and Whispers Oracle deck. It's such a beautiful card. This is really saying, like, the message from Spirit here is to kind of get grounded. So maybe you've been in that kind of Seven of Cups energy of not really knowing what it is that you want. Or like, we have so many options and opportunities in our lives now for careers, for entertainment, for relationships, right? There's always something there, and it's our human nature to be always looking over the horizon going, well, what's next, what's next, what's next? Or what else is there? Or maybe the grass is greener. So again, Spirit is encouraging you to be more focused, to set your intention, okay? Maybe you've tried a little bit of this, a little bit of that, or maybe you're just like, I want to do this, and I want to do that, and I want to go here, and I want to go there. Maybe your energies, again, we're picking up on this, have been a little bit scattered. So this is like calling it all home to you. This is what I'm seeing, just standing there and just like, just from the four corners of the earth, calling your energies back. Wherever you've become scattered, call them back to you, and imagine those deep roots growing down. It's going to help you to get centered. It's going to help you to feel grounded, and it's going to help you to decide where it is that you want to go, what direction you want to go in next, and what is the next chapter in your life, okay? You get the card Second Chakra, Archangel Ariel. So lovely that this has come out for you. So you can call on Archangel Ariel to really help you to increase your prosperity and become magnetic to abundance. So Spirit is really saying, call on this angel if you have got financial issues, if you are struggling to make ends meet, or perhaps you've got big financial goals, you've set an intention with that. Spirit is really saying Archangel Ariel is there for you and can help you in your situation to call in abundance. Okay, so call on the energy of Archangel Ariel to you know, bring you into alignment with those opportunities, to kind of open your eyes to opportunities and get you in the right place at the right time, and kind of open you up to new revenue streams, new ideas that can really help you to connect to abundance and getting your material needs met, your needs for money, for a roof over your head, you know, somewhere safe to live, for, you know, that feels good to you, that resonates with you, for food, you know, good quality, clean food and water, you know, that isn't full of toxins or whatever. So call on that energy into your life and you will become aligned with it. Right, you get the card Withdraw and the card Relaxation. So this is a beautiful fox image that may resonate with you as a spirit animal curled up here, and this card Relaxation with this beautiful hammock and this full moon image. So maybe it's time to take a break. You know, maybe you've been really burning the candle at both ends, really kind of pushing it with your hustle, you know, whatever it is that you're going for. Spirit is saying you cannot miss out on what is yours by divine right. So don't worry about it. If you need to take some time off, you deserve it. You deserve this time. Maybe it's just an afternoon, maybe it's a day, you know, just out of your normal routine. Go to that different place, spend a bit of time in nature. It's really going to help to replenish you, to fill up your cup is what I'm hearing, because Spirit is highlighting that you're getting a little bit depleted by kind of all these responsibilities. For what I'm hearing is simplifying. There is some room in your life where you can maybe like delegate responsibilities or perhaps simplify your life. Maybe you get a capsule wardrobe, maybe you simplify your possessions, maybe you cut a few things or a few acquaintances out of your life to simplify a little bit, and this again is going to help to replenish you. I'm getting another message from this as well. is that Spirit is really saying, look, you can relax. You can relax in your manifestation, whatever it is that you are trying to call to you. Set your intention, know that it's done, and then just relax and let the universe deliver it to you, okay? It is a mistake for you to try and do everything yourself. We are really encouraged in our world, in our society, to think that the bonus, what do I want to say, that all the responsibility is all on us to do everything, you know, and to kind of make it happen. And yes, action is a part of that, of kind of making our dreams come true. But Spirit is really saying you can, if you relax a little bit, let go of your grip a little bit on what it is that you're doing, or what it is that you want, and allow the universe to show its hand to support you in your dreams, okay? So if you feel a little bit of tension, that is resistance when it comes to what it is that you want, maybe manifesting money or a relationship or a lovely place to live or the next phase in your life, just, you know, let go of the reins a little bit. Follow your intuition, do what it is that you feel called to do on your journey. So still taking action, but allowing the universe to guide you through your intuition and to show its hand and to help you out. Spirit, I'm hearing this really clearly. Spirit is really saying you don't have to do it all. Okay, whether that's through manifesting or just practicalities in your life, you don't have to do it all. You can ask the universe for help, you can ask your friends for help, whatever it is, okay? And just, you know, chill out, and good quality relaxation as well. It's great to watch a movie, it's great to do Netflix, all of this, but sometimes these things can be a distraction to us. You know, gaming or having a few drinks or whatever. It's not true relaxation. It may be just what you need, it may be just what the doctor ordered, but it's not necessarily true relaxation. It can be just the energy of like distracting us from our stress in our life. So Spirit is saying, you know, do something that's deeply nourishing. Get a massage, go for a walk in the woods, go for a hike, go to the beach for a day, right? Whatever it is, do that. That's going to nourish you in your soul. That's what I'm hearing, okay? This is interesting. This is a card 16, breaks down to a 7. That may be significant to you. This is all that glitters. Right, so it's from the saying, all that glitters is not gold. So this is just like a little, and there are like decorative masks here. So this is a sign from Spirit that there may be somebody in your life who is disingenuous, who is wearing a mask. So if there's someone in your life who you feel is a little bit off, and you're just like, I don't feel quite right about you, or I don't feel very good when I'm around you, or I feel drained as a result of coming into contact with this person, just know that maybe they are wearing a false mask, and you need to just guard your energy in whatever way. You know, close off your chakras, imagine that you're in an orb of white light as protection from that person if you have to deal with them, however this resonates for you. This can also be like saying to you, if it seems too good to be true, it probably is. It's not that good things can't happen to you or that beautiful things won't happen, but you know, Spirit is just saying, read the small print, read the fine print. If you're signing any contracts or anything like this, don't make any assumptions about things. Do your research and you will be fine. So this is Spirit helping you to kind of dodge that bullet, all right? We have balanced spirituality and practicality from the Moonology deck. This is full moon in Pisces, another full moon image, so the full moon may be significant for you. You may want to do a full moon ritual to let go of some things, or maybe even to set your intention, okay? However that resonates with you. But this is like a little bit about what we were talking about of like spirituality and practicality. So maybe if you've been like a little bit caught up in your emotions, caught up in your head, in ideas of things that you want to do, but not taking action on it, that 7 of Cups energy that we talked about earlier, of possibilities, of ideas, but not really drawing them down and getting grounded in action. Spirit again is highlighting that for you today, of like just whatever it is that's in your aura, in your energy field, in your kind of mental space, what it is that you've been imagining, and your spiritual practice perhaps, and your practical day-to-day life, about kind of getting grounded in your situation. So finding a way of marrying those two things together, your spiritual nature, your spiritual practice, and the real world. Because sometimes when we get involved in spirituality and connecting to our emotions and the spiritual side of life, we can kind of drift away, which is why, you know, into fairyland or whatever. This is why, and I struggle with this so much, of kind of wanting to, of connecting to the spiritual realm and stuff like this. I have to take the time to get anchored down into the 3D. You know, we are here to have a physical experience, so that may resonate with you, that perhaps you need to be anchored, you need to be rooted, get grounded, you know, go and get your feet out on the bare earth, the sand, the grass, you know, imagine yourself anchored down, and this is going to bring you, it's going to help you to feel better, it's going to slow things down a little bit for you, it's going to help you to get clarity. All right, that's everything that I have for you in this reading today. Thank you so much for sharing your beautiful time and energy with me. If you feel called to, please check out my beautiful book, Attract Soulmate Love. If you're looking to call that special person into your life, then I can help you to do that. I've been getting amazing feedback from our community, from people who've read my book. So check that out if it resonates. All my books are linked in the description box below this video. All right, but have an amazing week. I'm sending you love and blessings. I look forward to seeing you again soon here on Lumiere. Take care. Bye-bye. Hey everybody, welcome to your reading. To everyone who picked group number 2, this is for everyone who picked the amazing spirit animal of the elephant. So the elephant is very auspicious, a very auspicious animal, very auspicious sign for you. This is really saying, you know, that good fortune is coming your way, and I sense that it's about time. So what I'm hearing from Spirit is a lucky break. So expect a lucky break in your life, which is really going to make a difference for you. Spirit wants you to know that luck is on your side. Also, you know, the elephant represents a wisdom as well, very spiritual animal, and represents wisdom. So whatever it is that you are going through, Spirit wants you to know that there is some wisdom to be gained as a result of this. You know, that God or universal intelligence, however you resonate with it, wouldn't make you suffer for no reason. So whatever it is that you are struggling with or worrying about, Spirit is clear and wants you to know that there is, it is part of your growth, and it is going to be for your highest good. Even if you can't see it right now, soon you will be able to see how this situation, however it is that is resonating with you, is of benefit to you. You know, that it's going to really expand your awareness, help you to understand yourself better. All right. The elephant is also clears away obstacles, right? So perhaps there's something in your pathway where you're just like, I can't get over this. I don't know how to get out of this. I don't know what the solution is. Okay, there's this energy here that the universe is really helping you to find those solutions, okay, and to clear the way for you so that your way forward on your journey is smooth and easy and clear, all right? So that's being highlighted for you as well. So kind of finding solutions to your problems. So all those being highlighted to you to make your journey easier. So in your mind's eye, imagine a clear path in front of you. You can just say, you know, there are no obstacles, the way forward is clear, right? Whatever you're faced with, whether it's an unexpected bill or a relationship issue or a health worry, just go, there are no obstacles in front of me, the way forward is clear. Okay, that's one of my favorite affirmations. Let's take a look at your oracle cards and see what it is that you get. Cup of tea time. You get precious time. I've not picked this card before. This is from the Fairies Oracle deck. I'm resonating with this deck so much. I just love it. The fairy wants you to experience every moment fully and to make the most of your precious time. So perhaps there's something where, you know, you've been spending too much time doing something that like isn't like either benefiting you, right? Maybe you do something, maybe, I don't know what it is. Maybe you're kind of spending a lot of time doing something and it's because it relieves stress or it makes you feel good in the moment, but it isn't helping you to work towards what it is that you want to manifest. And in fact, it's a distraction from your true path and from your soul's path and why it is that you are here. So it could be anything. It could be, you know, watching TV shows or Netflix or shopping, or it could be just anything really, where you just kind of like, or gaming, I don't know, and you're just like, gosh, hours have been swallowed up by this, and it isn't really for my benefit. It's all right, you know, to enjoy things and to have some downtime and to do that, but if it's a pattern, if it's a habit and you're aware of it and you're just like, oh my goodness, so much time, you know, doing this thing, or maybe it's just like time in the wrong place with something that you don't resonate with, right? So it could be a job that you don't resonate with, or a friendship where you just feel drained every time you see them, or what else could it be? Or just a relationship which you just know isn't serving you anymore, you know, whether that's family or friend or romantic, whatever it is, not serving you anymore. Spirit is saying, you know, don't delay. Now is the time. Seize the opportunity. Now is the time. If you know that it's no longer serving you, do not waste your time. Life, you know, your lifetime is so precious and short. So let this be the sign that you need to make a change in your life, you know, to kind of be motivated, or to make the change, or to kind of let go of what is no longer serving you and spend your precious, precious lifetime wisely. All right. You get embrace the new dawn. If it can come into focus for you. This is from the Faith and Whispers Oracle deck. So Spirit is really saying there's a renaissance coming for you in your life. I feel like for some of you, you may be in this situation where you just really feel like something needs changing, or you could be in a situation where you feel like everything's wrong and everything needs changing, where you live, how you look, your health, your job, your financial situation. I've been there, right? Maybe this isn't resonating with you, maybe it is, but like I've been there and looked at my life and just thought, I do not even know where to begin. This is such a mess. Everything is wrong, right? My relationship, I'm in debt, I don't like where I'm living, I'm surrounded by narcissists, all of this. So, you know, maybe you can resonate with that, or maybe it's just kind of one thing in your life which is really like a thorn in your side, something which is kind of, you know, that feels like quite a big issue for you at this time. But Spirit is really saying you are going to go through a renaissance with this new dawn. Lots and lots of fresh energy coming your way, and to embrace that, okay? Sometimes when we've got to make changes, sometimes you know, perhaps you feel overwhelmed with your problem or with your situation, but there is a solution to this. Fresh energy is coming in for you. A new dawn is upon you, a kind of renaissance in your life where you can turn things around, and you can do that now. And in 6 months or a year, you won't even recognize the person who you were, you know, who you are kind of right now, because so much positive change has occurred in your life. So I absolutely love this. Lots and lots of fresh energy coming in for you. A new day. It's like that feeling of just like when you've had a really bad day and you're just like, you just go to bed and you wake up and you feel so much more positive for having had a good night's sleep and for being able to close the door on that day, to kind of shut the door on that energy behind you, and then just be like, okay, right, what can we do about this, you know, and just like feeling so much better about it. So that's the kind of energy that I'm picking up on for you here. We have the card All Tied Up. This is from, I don't know which deck this is, but this is a card 23. It breaks down to a 5. So it may be the case that you're feeling very bound by a situation. You're just like, these responsibilities or this problem or issue or this situation is kind of tying my hands. There is no way out of this. Spirit wants you to know that whatever the issue is, there is a way out for you, right? When we say there's nothing that I can do, I get people who write to me all the time with this. I've got this problem, and I'm like, well, what about this? What about that? And they're like, no, there is absolutely nothing that I can do about this. When we do that, when we get into that limiting mindset, we close the door, we slam the door on our good, right? We slam the door on the universe being able to help us. We slam the door in the face of opportunities. And, you know, we've all been there. So Spirit is really saying, look, there are solutions to these problems. We've been talking about this, and that there is a way out, but you've got to open your energy up to it. Okay, so if you get into that mindset and you found yourself in this situation where you're like, no, there is nothing that I can do here, let me tell you, from my experience, there is always something you can do. You just can't see it. So what you want to do is open up to a frequency where you are in touch with the solution to that problem. And the way that you do that is by like keeping the door open and, you know, imagining that clear pathway, or just saying to the universe, I don't know what to do about this. I cannot see a way out of this situation or this problem, but I am asking you for help. Show me the way, and I will do it. And that's all you need to do. Just say, show me the way, and be open. Just say to the universe, I am open to the solution to this problem, whatever it is. Name your problem and just say, I am open to solutions. I am wide awake to my good. All right. We have the card Compassion. This is so lovely. So this is really just saying, show yourself compassion. You can be kind to yourself. You don't need to listen to that mean inner voice, which is always just like, why did I do that? I'm not good enough. I'm not pretty enough. I'm not handsome enough. I'm not tall enough. None of that. You are good enough exactly as you are. Spirit wants you to know this at this time. And just show yourself some kindness. We live in such a harsh world, okay? It is okay to make mistakes. Okay, it's okay to make a mistake. It's okay to make loads of mistakes, all right? As long as you can recognize that it's a mistake and that you do things differently next time, and that if you've hurt anybody, you know, which we do inadvertently in life as part of, you know, human nature, that we make amends for that. So show yourself compassion. It may also be the case that you need to show somebody else compassion in your life at this time. We all do the best that we can with the information that we have at the time, and that applies to you. It can apply to somebody else in your life. And realizing that can be really helpful when you meet a difficult person, or somebody who's all up in your face, or someone who's angry, or someone who doesn't understand you. Just know that everyone is doing the best that they can with the information that they have. And when we know better, we do better. Okay? We have the card Embracing with this beautiful heron image on it. This is just really saying, just embrace what you love. Follow your bliss. When you follow your bliss, what feels good, it will not lead you astray. So just like, always ask yourself, does this feel good to me? You know, hanging out with this person, hanging out with this place, living in this place, making this decision, doing this thing. Does this feel good? Right? If it feels good, do more of it, and then more good things will grow in your life, and then love will grow in your life. When you follow your bliss, you're following expansion, right? So this is really just saying, you know, embrace what you love and let go of what, you know, you feel resistance to, which feels icky or makes you feel tired or doesn't resonate with you anymore. We have the beautiful Moonology card. Have faith in your dreams with this beautiful meadow image on here. Don't limit yourself. This is what Spirit is saying to you today. Don't limit yourself. If you've got a dream in your mind, that is, and it is for you, right? It is your heart's desire, not to impress anybody else or to please somebody else or to please society or your parents or your friends. If it's for you, then that is your heart's desire, and that has been given to you by God or universal intelligence, that desire that you have within you. So don't deny yourself that. If it has, you know, appeared in your mind, and you have a desire in your heart, don't then say, oh, well, this is impossible, or I have no idea how to make this happen, or I could never have something like that, or I could never have a love like that, or a relationship like that, or money like that. Don't limit yourself. If that's what you want, if that's your heart's desire, then make that your intention. And have faith in that. Have faith that the universe will bring that into alignment for you. We also have the card No Place Like Home. If you are looking to find somewhere to settle down or a new home, this is like a really positive sign from Spirit, that, you know, you will come into alignment with that for you. This is a card 50, breaks down to a 5, so another 5 represented in your reading here. It's very interesting. Repetitive numbers, so 55 or 555 may also be a sign for you over the next few days, or a little message from Spirit for you. But this is really saying, you know, I'm getting a few things. Maybe you need to kind of go home to your hometown or your family to kind of be replenished, to be nourished, you know, to spend some time with those people who, your soul tribe or your family, however that resonates. If you're looking for a home, this is really highlighted here. Or it could just be that you need to kind of shift the energy in your home a little bit to create some fresh energy. Open the windows, you know, smudge with some sage, let go of some material things to kind of invite fresh energy into your life and create a positive space for you to thrive and feel safe. All right. That's everything that I have for you in this reading today. It has been my honor to read your cards as always. If you feel called to, please check out my beautiful collection of Lumiere Oracle decks. I've designed every single one of those decks from the heart. I've loved designing them so very much. I've got ideas for more as well, so I'm trying to keep a lid on it so that, yeah, I just don't go mad. But there are so many lovely decks there. Please check those out. If that resonates, they are all linked in the description box. And I use one of the decks today, the Faith and Whispers deck, which is my minimalist inspired deck. So yeah, check those out if it resonates. Loads more information about me and what I have to offer on my website, lumieretarot.com. But have an amazing week. I'm sending you love and blessings. I look forward to seeing you again soon here on Lumiere. Take care. Bye-bye. Hey everybody, welcome to your reading. To everyone who picked group number 3. This is for everyone who was drawn to the beautiful bee spirit animal. I absolutely love bees. If I ever find one in my house, it is my #1 priority to save the bee and get it back outside with some pollen out in nature where it belongs. So this is really saying, look, this is a very creative time for you. Perhaps you're working on a creative project or whatever it is that you're working on. Now is not the time to be doing things on your own, to be taking on all the responsibility, or to just be kind of focused in your own little bubble. Spirit is really saying, delegate your responsibilities and work as a team. So now is a time for sort of teamwork, for kind of bouncing your ideas off other people around you in your workplace, in your life, for whatever projects you've got going on, work projects, creative projects, passion projects, or a little business project that you've got going on. Now is the time to kind of work as a team, call in experts, ask people their opinion, you know, get, you know, professional people in if that's what you need to do, and just work with other people. And it's going to create a buzz, is what I'm hearing. It's going to create a buzz around whatever it is that you're doing. It's going to create a buzz around you so that other people want to get on board with your vision and what it is that you are doing. So I see this vision of honey, you know, that goodness, the sweet life and abundance, right? Liquid gold is what I'm hearing. So, you know, you are working towards increasing your prosperity, increasing your abundance, increasing kind of the good life, you know, working towards the good life by doing that, whatever it is that you're doing or that you are hoping to do or that you've set your intention on. Spirit is really highlighting this, but work as a team, and then you are going to create all this goodness in your life. You do not need to worry about like someone stealing your thunder or stealing your ideas or anything like this. Kind of just connecting with other people, sharing the burden, sharing the work, bouncing your ideas off other people is really going to help to lift you up at this time. But yeah, definitely a very busy, industrious time for you. You are laying the foundation of your future, creating this liquid gold in your life. So I love this for you. Let's see what you've got in your oracle cards and what Spirit wants to share with you. Oh my goodness, you get this beautiful card of transformation. So if it's going to come into focus, there you go. Very beautiful, this butterfly image for you. This is a period of transformation, so you may be going through a period of change in your life. This is a sign that you are flourishing, you are moving towards like, you know, in England we say a purple patch, like a good time in your life where things are really lining up for you, where things are going really smoothly, and where you can really, part of this transformation is you kind of becoming more authentic. It's like understanding yourself better, learning what it is that's for you and what's not for you, crucially, and being able to kind of flourish as a result of doing that. But remember, transformation, change in our lives can make us feel unsafe. It can be messy. It can be emotionally challenging. We can have to leave things behind, right? it can initially look like things are getting worse. If you're looking at your life and just thinking, I've got a lot of fear here, or I've got some resistance, or things look like they're a complete mess and it's all just loose ends, Spirit is just saying, this is what I'm hearing, is it's part of the process. It's part of the process of kind of your spiritual development, of your kind of the development of you on your life's journey towards getting closer to your own authenticity. So this is a period, it's a busy period for you. It is a period of change. Maybe you've got a lot of changes going on in your situation, but it's all positive changes. Behind this butterfly is actually a rose that's blooming as well. So talking about flourishing. So a rose may be a sign for you as well. We have the card Connect to Your Heart. You know, again, this is about your own authenticity, listening to the whispers of your own heart. What is it that your heart is calling to you, right? We're so conditioned to listening to our logical mind about what's sensible, about what's right, about what looks good on paper, about what looks good to other people. What are the stirrings of your own heart, the whispers of your heart? That is your authentic truth, right? Listen to your heart. You can get into the habit of it, just in little things throughout the day. And then as you listen and your heart knows that you're listening, it will speak to you clearer and louder, and it will guide you on your journey, all right? I have the card Luck is on Your Side. This is so nice. This is a new moon in Sagittarius from the Moonology deck with this beautiful bow and arrow image here. So a lucky time for you. I just feel like you're going to have a lucky break, that things are going to align for you. But what I'm really seeing with this is that you are hitting the mark. There's something about what you're doing, you know, you're taking action, you're really positive at this time, you're working towards your goals. Whatever it is that you put out there, you are going to hit the mark, right? It's going to, whether you are like aiming to ask somebody out, or whether you're pitching a business idea, or you're putting your work out there or your idea out there in the world, it is going to be well received. You are going to hit the mark with that. Spirit wants you to know. So have no fear about that. This is interesting. We have the card Financial Constraints. This is a card 13 breaks down to a 4. So maybe you've been feeling the pinch a little bit in your life, in your situation. Maybe you have been struggling financially. Spirit wants you to know that this is temporary, okay? Maybe the case that you've had to invest a lot in your education, in learning, in getting on the property ladder, in developing yourself in some way, and you're kind of feeling the pinch. Maybe you feel like it was like, you know, a lot of expenditure, or that there's kind of never enough. I definitely sense this energy of lack, this energy of this kind of, doesn't matter how hard you work, there never seems to be enough. Spirit wants you to know, we've been talking about this, the abundance, the liquid gold that you are making. This is a temporary setback, or a temporary time in your life. With this financial constraints that you are experiencing, because you are working towards your good, you are working towards creating that liquid gold in your life. So know that it's only temporary. Tune into the energy of abundance. That frequency of abundance is available to you if you tune into it, okay? You do not need to figure out how to earn more, how to attract more. You just need to feel wealthy. Feel that abundance, tune into that frequency, feel kind of wealthy and abundant and kind of flowing within your own being, right? And know that you are worthy, okay? Know that you are worthy of having enough or more than enough. Just say, there is always plenty of money for everything that I need and desire. There is always plenty of money for everything that I need and desire. And it puts you in that energy, that frequency bandwidth, energy bandwidth of abundance. What is it? There's another affirmation that's really nice. It's just like, money wants me, right? So often we say, I want money for this, I want to buy this car, I want to pay this bill, I want money. Well, now you can start saying, money wants me. Comment that down below if you're resonating with it. Money wants me. And just like that's imagining yourself as a magnet to prosperity. You know, instead of you having to hustle and go out there, it's like it's drawn to you. It wants you, okay? It wants to be in alignment with your energy, because your energy is so good and magnetic. We have the card Rejection is Protection. So this is from the Faith and Whispers deck, one of the Lumiere Oracle decks. So remember, the saying, rejection is divine protection. So perhaps you have experienced a rejection recently. Maybe you've been turned down for a job, or someone's rejected you in a relationship. Spirit is clear about what this means, you know, or whether this happens to you in the next few weeks. It's always disappointing when we are rejected. You know, it's okay to honor those feelings. You do not need to take it to heart. It is not personal. The only reason why this has happened, or why you will experience this rejection in your life, is because there is something better for you, okay? And you will see this in the fullness of time. You'll be like, oh, I see, this thing, this relationship, this person, this job, this opportunity wasn't good enough for me, because, you know, you're so amazing, you're so special, you're so unique. Whatever it is that has rejected you, it's because it wasn't good enough for you, and it's because there is something that's better for you, something more lucrative, something that's more authentic, something that's more in alignment with your truth. That is the only reason, okay? Whoops. We have the card Moderation from the Fairies Oracle deck. So this is just saying, highlighting, maybe there's something in your life that is a little bit out of balance. Maybe you are giving too much of yourself to other people, and that is not being reciprocated, okay? Maybe you're always there for other people, to help them with whatever it is, to, you know, be a shoulder to cry on, to help them to move house, to organize the party, whatever it is. Maybe you are always there for other people and they are not reciprocating that. So just be aware of that. Any relationship in your life is always 50-50, not 90-10, not 80-20, 50-50. So remember that. This is also highlighting that perhaps there is a habit in your life which needs to be tempered, or like you need to come into moderation with that. Because it's become a little bit out of balance. Maybe you're exercising too much and it's wearing you out, or you're not exercising enough, or you're just doing something that gives you pleasure or enjoyment, or is stress relieving, or is fun for you, but maybe it's like a little bit too much, and it's tipped over into a distraction from your goals, okay? So or maybe you're just eating like too much of the wrong kind of foods, or you're smoking too much weed. No judgment here, you know, we're all human, but you know, this is highlighted for you as a message from Spirit today, just saying, look, if you keep on doing this, where are you going to be in a year's time, or 2 years time, 5 years time, 10 years time? What is your life going to look like as a result of that? Will you have achieved everything that you want to achieve? If you carry on, you know, take it how it resonates for you. You know, what is it that's coming to mind right now? So there is no judgment. I'm not calling anybody out. Don't shoot the messenger. But there's just something here. Could be a relationship, could be a habit that is a little bit out of balance. And Spirit is saying, you know, can you be mindful? Can you be intentional around this connection with a person or a thing in your life, and create more balance? Could just say that, you know, your life is a little bit out of balance, you know, too much work and not enough play. So just be aware of that, bring things into balance. And then we have the card Breathe as well, which is a 29, breaks down to an 11, breaks down to a 2. So that may be significant to you. Spirit is saying, just breathe. Right? Whatever it is that's going on with you, maybe you feel like life is chaotic. Maybe you feel overwhelmed in your situation. Maybe you feel like there's just like too much going on. You've got too much on your mind. Take a moment to just breathe. Perhaps you need like a little meditation practice, just 3 or 5 minutes a day in silence to connect to your own energy. Okay, or maybe just like take a little break. It's all still going to be there when you come back, but just getting that break from your normal routine, just to kind of have a bit of breathing space, is what I'm hearing, is really going to make the difference to you. It's going to make you feel replenished, it's going to make you feel nourished, and importantly, it's going to give you the clarity that you need to know what it is to work on, where to put your energy, what the solutions are, and kind of how to move forward in your situation. All right, That's everything that I have for you in this reading today. I hope you have enjoyed it. Do give it a like if you've resonated with it. It's a beautiful way of supporting free tarot here on the internet. If you feel called to, check out my beautiful collection of guided meditations and affirmations. I've written them all and created them from the heart. So if you are looking to dissolve those blocks in your life towards love, towards prosperity, to create healing, then you may find something there for you. You know, we've got ones to making you magnetic for love, ones for aligning your chakras, ones for creating more love and prosperity in your life, whatever it is that you need, then check those out. You may find something there which resonates with you in your situation. I have loved sharing those meditations and affirmations with you. It's a beautiful way of reprogramming your subconscious mind with new core beliefs, because that is where all the good stuff happens. That's where all the good work is done in the subconscious. You don't need to be good at meditation to do these meditations. They are, it's just a beautiful way of bathing in positivity and relaxing. All right, check those out if it resonates. I'm sending you love and blessings. I look forward to seeing you again soon here on Lumiere. You take care. Bye-bye. Hey everybody, welcome to your reading. To everyone who picked group number 4, this is for everyone who picked the beautiful Otter Spirit Animal card. So lovely. So this is really saying, if you've been drawn to this card, this is really saying about kind of the playfulness in your life, remembering that life can be fun. So if you've been like kind of weighed down by problems and responsibilities, and that life has become a little bit complicated, Spirit is really saying, just go back to basics. Can you simplify your life? You know, we are led to believe, we are conditioned really to believe that life has to be very complicated. I mean, it is very complicated anyway. Just trying to sort out your insurance is really complicated, right? But we are led to believe that life is harder or more difficult than it actually needs to be. So can you get back to basics in your life? Can you simplify your life a little bit so that you've got more time for what is important to you, what feels good to you, you know, your hobbies, what feels nourishing, the people that you love, and less time on the things that aren't important. You know, when you get to the end of your life and you look back, what is going to be important? It's going to be time spent with the people that you love. Everything else is just noise. It's just nonsense. So Spirit is really saying, look at where you can simplify your life. Look at where you can spend more time doing what is most important to you. And just remember that life can be fun. So I see a period of kind of joy coming in for you, where you can just kind of feel good again, where you can connect to other people, enjoy their company, just like live in the moment and have a bit of a laugh. I see you having something to celebrate as well. Maybe something good coming your way that you can celebrate with your family, perhaps an engagement, a wedding, a new baby, something like this. So either you or you know, or maybe getting your first home, or getting on the property ladder, or something like this. Something to celebrate with those that you love. So maybe that's your message, or maybe somebody very close to you who's very special to you, who's got something to celebrate, and you'll be going to their wedding or celebrating their baby or engagement, something like this. But family is highlighted here for you, and just the energy of playfulness, just remembering life isn't all just about work, work, work and hustle, hustle, hustle. You know, remember, you know, we're here to enjoy the world, to enjoy the natural world, to, you know, see the sunsets, to swim in the ocean, you know, to walk in the forest, to connect to people that we love. So that's the energy that's coming through for you. Let's take a look at your oracle cards. Okay, this is interesting. From the Fairies Oracle deck, we have the card Pure Intention. This card, I've got to say, comes out quite a lot. But Spirit is really highlighting this for you. The Fairy of Manifestation will help you to use your wishes wisely. Manifest your heart's desire with pure intention and for the highest good of all. So basically, when we see this card, it's really saying to you, look, do you know what you want? What is it that you want, right? Where is it that you want to live? What kind of house do you want to live in? What sort of lifestyle do you want to have, right? Do you want to live in a tiny house and live simply? Or do you want to live in a great big mansion and have like all the bling? What is it that you want in your life? Do you want to live by the ocean? Do you want to live in a forest? Do you want to live in a luxurious condo in the city? What is it that you want? How much money do you want to come in? The exact amount every single month, right? How much do you want to manifest? What are the qualities that you want from your soulmate? Whatever it is that you are trying to manifest in your life. When we have a wishy-washy idea about what it is that we want, we get wishy-washy results. So much of manifesting our desires is about setting a clear intention. If we're not sure, or if we're a bit like, oh, I'd really like a bit more money, but oh, I don't know what to do about that, and I'm probably not worthy, right? Can you feel the energy of that? Whereas if we're just like bold, right? This is what I want. Write it down, know exactly what it is that you want, set your intention, say to the universe, you know, I'm open to this is what I want, okay? Then it creates a clear pathway for the universe to bring that to you. So Spirit is highlighting this today. Have a pure intention. Have a think about what it is that you want and set it in stone, write it down, decide what it is that you want, and the universe will be able to bring that to you. We have the beautiful card, Deep Inner Knowing. This is from the Faith and Whispers Oracle deck, one of the Lumiere decks. This is like saying, you already know. The answers are already within you. And Spirit wants you to know this. If you're just like, I don't know what the solution is, it's all just problems, I don't know how to get out of this situation, I don't know which choice to make or for the best. People write to me, with their problems all the time saying, Claire, tell me what's going to happen, tell me what to do. This is giving your power away, right? When you get quiet, when you take the time to listen to the inner voice, the inner guide, listen to Spirit, you are always divinely protected and guided in everything that you do. Listen to that inner voice, you already know. And it's in your feelings, right? Your emotions are your roadmap. Okay, sometimes we think of emotions as like feeling uncomfortable or, you know, being a struggle, or you think that life is going to be easier without those emotions, or definitely without those negative emotions. But when you see your emotions as a kind of map, a road map to help you to determine kind of where to go through life. So you can see it like this. If it feels good, that's a signpost saying, yeah, go in this direction, it feels good. And then on the next one, does that feel good? Look at that signpost, follow that. If it feels bad, that's an indication that you're going in the wrong direction. You know, if a relationship or a friendship or an experience feels bad to you, it's not for you. So, you know, just retrace your steps, go back, whatever it is, take a new route, take a new direction, don't go in that direction. You always know your emotions will guide you. They are your map through life. All right. Let's have a look at this. Okay, this is interesting. You have the Garden and the Gate. This is a card. 30 breaks down to a 3. Those numbers may be significant to you. So this is really just saying, with this imagery here, you've created a lot in your life already. You've been working hard, you know, to create a beautiful life for yourself. You know, you're going in the right direction with that, and maybe you've already got quite a beautiful life. You know, maybe you've got some qualifications or achieved some things, or you live in a nice neighborhood, or you've created a nice environment for yourself, or a nice friendship group, or you're on like, you feel like you're working in the right kind of area, the right career for you, whatever it is. You've created something good for yourself. Now Spirit is really saying, what's outside your comfort zone? Right, it's the garden and the gate. So the garden is the beauty that you've already created in your life, or that you are creating. But what is outside that? What is outside the garden gate? Okay, it's the unknown. Okay, do you want to explore that? So Spirit is really saying, you know, do you want to stay in this, which is your comfort zone that you've already created? Or maybe now is the time to kind of, because the gate is open, to say, you know, can you explore more? Can you grow more if you step out of your comfort zone into the unknown? Because we have these cards, we've got the Void and Come to the Edge. All right, this is the card 36, breaks down to a 9. That may be significant to you. Often we are very afraid of the void, right? We'll do like almost anything to avoid that kind of lull in life. right? Of just like, you know, if you end a relationship or a relationship ends and then there's kind of like space, or if a job ends and there's space, or we move to a new place and we don't know anybody, or you know, we start in a new company, we don't know anybody, and there's this kind of void, this space of what used to be there, the friends who used to be there, the lover who used to be there, the roles and responsibilities that used to be there. There is this void, and it can be very unsettling, it can feel very uncomfortable. But Spirit is saying, look, in this void you find clarity, and in this void is space, right? If we don't make space, right, for new things to come into our life, then we stagnate and we don't get to experience anything new in our lives. And this is what I'm seeing here. So it's just like you filled up your life with a lot of beautiful things, but there are a lot of beautiful things for you still to explore, to experience, for your growth. Okay, and you will find those by making space in your life, by letting go of what no longer serves you. So often we hold on to things, to relationships, to friendships, to material things, for fear of the void of that kind of space. But the empowering thing is that in creating that space, it creates literal space for the universe to bring new things to us. So we have to let go of the old in order for the new to come forward, all right? Come to the edge is really saying, again, it's about that garden and the gate, getting outside the gate of the life that you've already created, out of your comfort zone. Come to the edge. Move to the edge of what feels comfortable. You don't need to kind of like leap off the cliff right into the unknown, but you know, can you push those boundaries a little bit? Can you expand a little bit into something else? Can you dip your toe, is what I'm hearing from Spirit, into something else to see if it's for you, to test the water, just like, does this feel good to me? Is this for me? Right? I think so often we're just like I don't know why this is, and I see this all the time, and I don't really know how best to explain it, but we're just like, say you wanted to be a singer or something like this, and maybe you've already got a career and you're not sure, and then we think, oh, we have to go all in and we have to push at this thing, whereas we can just try a little bit and just see what happens, you know, meet up with somebody else, you know, do some jamming, whatever it is. So it's just that kind of feeling of just like expanding your horizons a little bit. You don't need to go like to the other side of the world. You do not need to kind of jump in to the deep end. You can start at the shallow end. It's still outside your comfort zone. Okay, in yoga we call it going to your personal edge, right? About kind of what's stretching you a little bit but isn't painful. Right? This is the message that I'm getting. So how can you stretch yourself? Spirit is just saying, now is the time, because otherwise you're going to stagnate. And as a result of that, what you may kind of feel like that. And then you begin to feel resistant. You begin to feel frustration. And perhaps that's something you're already experiencing. That is growing pain. So Spirit's really saying, now is the time. You've created something beautiful. And now is the time for your expansion. So go to your personal edge. We have the card Enlightenment, such beautiful image here. So I feel like maybe you're going through a bit of an awakening time in your life, and that may feel unfamiliar. It may feel uncomfortable in some way. And it could be that you're waking up to something. Maybe you're waking up to the fact that you are a spiritual being, having a human experience. Maybe you're waking up to the fact that you are a healer, or that you are intuitive, or an empath, or a star seed, or whatever it is, right? Maybe you're waking up to that. Maybe you're waking up to the fact that there is more to this life than meets the eye. You know, what we experience with our senses is just a very small frequency of what is actually happening. So there is this energy of enlightenment around you, you know, of your own spiritual awakening. Perhaps you're going through a full spiritual awakening or Kundalini awakening right now, and you're really resonating with that. But Spirit is really saying your enlightenment can come in lots of different ways, maybe from watching documentaries to do with spirituality, or to do with health, or the mind. something like this, or perhaps it's through reading books about spirituality, to do with health, to do with the environment and nature, something like this. Maybe you're waking up to the bigger picture, and this is what you've got here. Look at the bigger picture. So this is what you're waking up to. You're being able to see the bigger picture in your life. This is really going to help you with your expansion, with manifesting your heart's desires, right? It's easy for us with in our human experience and with our human minds to get caught up in the kind of same old, in those loops of thinking patterns, right? But Spirit's really helping you through your experiences, through the people that you are meeting, who you bump into, chance encounters, opportunities, books that come into your life, podcasts, YouTube channels, you know, whatever it is that's going to introduce you to new ideas that are very positive for you, that are going to accelerate, is what I'm hearing, your own personal growth, so that you can move in the direction of your soul's growth, you know, the real purpose that you are here having this human experience on earth in this time-space reality right now. So this is a full moon in Sagittarius, but yeah, Spirit's really guiding you to be able to kind of pull back and see the bigger picture, right? Just think to yourself, how can I step back from this, right? If I wasn't emotionally involved in my life right now, or in this situation, or in this problem, if I wasn't emotionally involved, what would I do? What would I recommend somebody else do in this situation, right? This will help you to find solutions and to help you to kind of move forward in your life. That is everything that I've had for you in this beautiful reading today. Thank you so much for sharing your time and energy with me here on the channel. I've loved it so very much. If you feel called to, please check out my friend Misha. You may have heard me mention her. She reads the Akashic Records. If you're looking for guidance in your life right now, spiritual guidance, spiritual support, if you want to find out what your soul's journey is, who your soulmate is, what the next step on your journey is, what your divine purpose is, your divine mission in this lifetime, then Misha can help you to do that. She is extremely gifted and genuine. The Akashic Records are like a Google search for your own soul. All right, check that out if it resonates. It is linked in the description box below this video. And Misha is offering a special offer to Lumiere subscribers of $11, 11 off her Akashic Record reading. So check that out if it resonates, but otherwise have an amazing week. I'm sending you lots of love and blessings in your situation. And I look forward to seeing you again soon here on Lumiere. You take care. Bye-bye.